Yeah, a bit of an abrupt beginning. Welcome to Sonic Generations, more specifically Sonic X Shadow Generations. More of the better port and upgrade to the original game. This is a game I really fell in love with really quickly when it came out. Oh, it does this. Huh, okay, well, that's fine with me. Sonic Generations has a really weird history. It was a game that I always liked, but I could just never beat due to the controls at the time. And, I don't know, I always felt that it was kind of unforgiving, but, I mean, granted, I was a kid at the time, I really sucked at games. When this came out again, with Shadow Generations, I gave it a shot again. And I friggin' fell in love with this game. It is one of the best Sonic games in my opinion. It's amazing. It has a lot of good qualities to it, and there's so many good things they did. So, I want to show it off in all of its glory, now that we have the X Shadow Generations portion of it. So, the way this LP is going to work is we are doing both Sonic and Shadow, but we're going to be focusing on Sonic Generations for right now. So, let us begin a new Sonic journey. Gotta go fast, right? And we're starting off immediately in the classic Sonic stage. So, oh god, you can already see how overpowered... Okay, bad example. You can already see how overpowered classic Sonic is. He is extremely fast, so he's very OP. I mean, literally, he works pretty much the same way almost as original classic Sonic, but spin dash and jump. Holy crap, you get so much speed and height. It is insane. We are moving so fast, oh god, I don't know if my commentator brain can keep up. So, the cool thing with all of these stages is that there are so many different routes and locations that you can take. There's a lot of things you could do, and not only one path will work. Like, there are so many differing path points that every run-through of the stage can be different if you choose it to be. Oh my god. Oh my god. Case in point here. Also, overpowered spin dash? Yeet! That's what I'm saying, man. Spin dash is so good. So yeah. Classic Sonic works very similar to, well, Classic Sonic from the classic games. Mostly a 2D side-scrolling adventure. Yeah. Or a 2D platformer, I should say. I mean, what do you expect? He was the rival to Mario at the time. Also, speed shoes. Makes going even faster if I didn't suck at the game. So yeah. Classic Sonic is really, really fun. He's very overpowered as a result. Whee! Now, you're probably already questioning me about collectibles and stuff. I'll get into that in a sec, because we're at the end of the stage. Minute 35, holy crap. And we are very much scored on our time, and if we got hit, well, not if we got hit, but if you die at all, it is impossible to get an S rank. I'm going to be aiming for S rank on all of these areas, but just keep in mind that I'm not going to be going for it.
He'll be here any second.
Hey guys, what's going on? You having a party or something?
Surprise!
Aw, you guys.
It's kinda impossible to surprise you.
She totally got me this time. I had no idea.
Yeah, right. Happy birthday, Sonic. Hope you like this.
Like it? I love it. What?
Sonic, what is that? What's it doing?
am I?
And now we're modern Sonic. In a very white space that we can't do anything about. Oh, might as well go see the past, right? Oh, Green Hill Zone, how classic you are for a modern take. Modern Sonic takes on the 3D aspect of, well, Sonic games. For most of the stages he goes through are, well, in 3D, because 3D Hedgehog. We'll try to go further this. So each stage has a bunch of collectibles. That being, well, the red rings, which are purely there for additional music tracks. We'll get into that later. And the new addition of Chows, which, you want to know what finding all the Chows does? It gets you a trophy. That's it. As such, since they are completely optional, you don't need them to unlock anything besides music tracks. I am going to be personally skipping out on them because there's really no point unless if you really want more music for the game. So, just keep that in mind that it is not completely 100% on that end. So yeah, you can boost by hitting R2. It's basically Classic Sonic's replacement of the spin dash, so unfortunately, well, you could kinda spin dash as modern Sonic, not really. They didn't really bring that back until Frontiers. So, head through here. And you can see that I'm doing a combo thing out of a rainbow ring. That gives you more boost meter, which is very nice indeed. Boost makes you, well, boost. Case in point. It's just a lot of self-explanatories, yeah. So I'm gonna head through here. I never actually take this top route, so, as I said, there's a lot of different routes in each of the different levels that you can take that changes it up very, very wildly. It's very cool. Hello, random ring. And if you boost into enemies, you will also get boost meter. So there you go. You want to make sure you dodge under those and hop over this. I know way too much about the stage. Get rid of these Hornet dudes. And boost. So these stages are very, very quick if you know what you're doing. And since I'm someone who has 100% of the game before, I think I kind of know what I'm doing at the very least. All right, let's get that extra boost. Extra boost is there if you want it. Personally, at least speedrunners don't go for the extra boost stuff. We're at the end already. 2 minutes. Not too shabby.
Thanks, Sonic. That was awful. I couldn't tell where I was or what had happened. Ugh. Like I was trapped in a nightmare.
Well, you're safe now, and that's what's important. Is it just me, or does Green Hill look different?
This isn't South Island, and all the color and life's been drained from it. Totally strange.
And no stranger than fighting evil genies or saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park. Right now, we should focus on finding our friends.
We can start over there. That skyline looks familiar, but I can't be sure.
Well, that's as good a lead as any, Tails. Back in a flash.
Wow, that was crazy, Sonic. You weren't kidding. It's like you never left.
Restored a little bit of Green Hill. And you can see how many red rings I am missing. I don't think they become available until you actually go back into Green Hill Zone. So yeah, we can now switch between two Sonics, because one wasn't enough apparently. And Chow hidden in various stages. As I said, this is completely optional. It literally only unlocks a trophy, so I am not going for all the Chows. So yeah, we have a little bit more access to these things. There's stuff we have to think about for later, but don't worry about that right now. All the way over here is a Oma Chow that's selling things. And you can buy some skills. Man, we actually have a lot of points. Okay. So, a lot of these you could just... okay, lives are pointless because we have the thing where we have infinite lives on, so that's mostly just to make things easier, not have to worry about grinding. Speed up increases Sonic speed. Yeah, definitely grabbing that. And skills have different effects, yes. Blast Off is kind of like how you can get a boost in Mario Kart. Right when you press right when it says go, you press R2 and you get a free boost. It's kind of cool, but kind of pointless. Shield is pretty cool. This is for Classic Sonic only. If you see Act 1, that's for Classic Sonic. Act 2 is for Modern Sonic, and then both is both. So, Shield is pretty nice for Act 1. There's going to be a better shield in the future that I want to grab, though, so I'm just going to leave this behind. Extra life when you're out of lives, that's pointless. Safety net, you get 10 rings after a restart. Land on your feet after being damaged is actually really nice, so grab that. Athleticism, lose less speed when moving uphill and in water. Sure. Nothing really cool at the moment, but we can go and equip those. I'll go to this, customize. And each skill has their own point system, and you can only add up to 100 points on the left. So we can grab all of these without any issues. We can actually have room for another one later on. So we'll confirm that. Now, the only bad thing is that you do have to switch characters to make sure that you have your skills on you. So, Classic Sonic Arctic comes with Drop Dash, which, does that? Okay, yeah, after a jump, press and hold the same button to Drop Dash. That's kind of like Spin Dash for Modern Sonic, but yeah, it's there. We're gonna put all these on. Did I back out or did I confirm it? I backed out, okay. Let's grab all these again. There we go. And there we go. Just want to make sure I covered that real quick because it is pretty important. Over here is some stuff that we can't... Yeah, information pod. It gives you information, Q&A, and all that jazz. Over here is mostly just the collection room, which we don't have anything right now. But if you collect the red rings and do all the stuff, you earn music, you earn art, you get characters, which we'll learn about later. You can even learn about the chows or watch old cutscenes. Pretty cool. So now that we're done with all of that, we only got one more place to go to at the moment because, well, you can see who's kind of frozen in time. Can I switch characters right now? Yes, I can. So the way the videos are going to work is they may be shorter, but there's a reason for that I haven't really unveiled on the channel yet, but Green Hill, what am I saying, Green Hill? Each zone, which I'm counting as its own little level, so Green Hill entirely, each video will be covering Act 1 and Act 2 of each zone. So, for this one, we'll be covering this as Classic and Modern Sonic, and that'll be its own video. So, okay, yes, I know how the game works, game. So, with all that said, I'm gonna end things off here. I didn't know I could look up as Classic Sonic, that's kind of adorable. So, next time on Sonic Generations, we'll be heading into our second zone, something from Sonic 2. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.